When you get ready to sell your home, it is incredibly easy to focus all your time, energy, and budget on the inside of the house. You spend weeks deep cleaning the kitchen, staging the living room, and making sure the bedrooms look immaculate. But what a lot of sellers completely forget is that buyers make up their minds about a property long before they ever cross that threshold into the house. In real estate, we talk constantly about 10-second rules. Buyers form their very first, most powerful impression of your home within the first 10 seconds of pulling up to the curb. If the outside of your home looks tired, messy, or neglected, buyers will instantly assume the rest of the house is poorly maintained as well. You don't need a massive $10,000 landscaping budget to win the curb appeal game. If you want to instantly elevate your home's exterior without breaking the bank, here are 5 incredibly cheap upgrades that you can use to double your curb appeal in a single weekend. Now, if you find these tips helpful, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. The first and most impactful budget upgrade is a fresh coat of paint on your front door. The front door is the absolute focal point of your home's exterior. It is exactly where a buyer's eyes look at as they walk up to the path. Over the years, daily wear and tear, sun exposure, and weather can leave the door looking faded, scuffed, and dated. A single quart of high-quality exterior paint, specifically black paint, is less than $30, but it can completely transform the entire vibe of your home. You want to choose a color that creates a beautiful, intentional contrast with your siding. If you have a neutral or white house, a bold, sophisticated black, a deep navy blue, or even a classic welcoming red can make the front entryway instantly look high-end and intentional. The second cheap upgrade is swapping out old, mismatched, or dated exterior hardware and house numbers. Take a close look at your front porch right now. Go out to the front and look at it from the street. Do you have a tarnished brass door handle from the 1990s? Are your house numbers small, rusted, or written in a faded plastic font? Are your exterior light fixtures covered in cobwebs and chipped paint? Replacing these small details is incredibly inexpensive, but makes a massive psychological difference to the buyer. For less than $100 or so, you can go to your local hardware store and buy some modern matching matte black or brushed nickel house numbers and a sleek new entry lock set. Upgrading to a large, modern, highly visible house numbers tells a buyer that the home is updated, well cared for, and contemporary before they even touch the door handle. Now, the third thing on the list I want to talk about is the absolute magic of fresh mulch and crisp garden edging. Landscaping can be incredibly expensive if you are planting mature trees or hiring designers, but a few bags of mulch are incredibly cheap. If your front flower beds have overgrown weeds, dead plants, or bare dirt, it makes the entire yard look chaotic. Spend a Saturday morning pulling the weeds, trimming back any overgrown bushes that are blocking the windows and touching the house, and laying down a thick, fresh layer of dark brown or black wood mulch. The high contrast of the dark mulch against your green lawn and the foundation of your home instantly creates a manicured, professional look that buyers love. It also masks imperfections and gives your entire yard a clean, manicured finish that screams pride of ownership. Fourth, you need to harness the power of high pressure water, right? Specifically power washing your walkways, your driveway, and the front porch and the sidewalks in front of your house. Over the years, concrete, bricks, and asphalt naturally accumulate layers of dirt, grime, oil stains, and green algae. Because it happens so slowly, you get used to the dull gray look. But when you hit those surfaces with a pressure washer, the transformation is jaw-dropping. It strips away all the years of neglect, restoring the concrete to its original bright finish. And if you don't own a pressure washer, you can rent one from a local home improvement center for a fraction of the cost of buying one. Blasting the grime off of your front steps and the sidewalk instantly makes the entire property feel refreshed, clean, and bright. If you have algae growing on the outside, hit it too. Finally, the fifth cheap upgrade is framing your entryway with symmetrical, vibrant greenery. Once your front door is painted and your hardware is updated, you want to draw the buyer's eye right to the finish line with container gardening. Buy 2 matching high quality planters, matte black, a stone look, or a classic terracotta, and place them symmetrically on either side of your front door. Fill them with a mix of vibrant, thriving flowers and lush green ferns. This adds instant life, color, and texture to the porch, making the entryway feel incredibly warm and welcoming. It creates a picture-perfect frame for your listing photos and gives buyers a beautiful visual anchor as they wait for their agent to open the lockbox. Curb Appeal is all about creating a narrative of care. When a buyer sees a home with a clean walkway, manicured garden beds, updated hardware, and a beautiful front door, they instinctively relax. They go into the home tour expecting to see a beautifully manicured interior rather than hunting for flaws. Now, if you're getting ready to list your house and want a professional, personalized, room-by-room, yard-by-yard staging consultation to maximize your home's equity with the lowest possible investment, send me a message and we can connect to make sure that your home gets the absolute maximum amount of attention the second it hits the market.